This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 11, chapter 29. Limits exercise is 29.5. Now this exercise 29.5. So there is one thing which is going to come again and again. And what is this? X to the power n minus a to the power n by x minus a. So this is an expression. This is a formation. And in this, x tends to a. So this is evaluation of algebraic limits by using some standard limits. So when x tends to a, what are you going to get? So x minus a, if you put x as a, it will be 0 numerator, 0 denominator. This is the problem. So x to the power n minus a to the power n, we know, we already discussed in the when we were discussing the theory, that when we have the expansion of x to the power n and this, then there is a cancellation. So final solution or final evaluation of this is n a to the power n minus 1. So this n you have to place here, a you have to place here, and just apply raised to n minus 1. This is what you have to do here. So here we have limit x tends to a. This is the first question. Limit x tends to a. So x plus 2 to the power 5 by 2 minus a plus 2 to the power 5 by 2 divided by x minus a. So I told you that this x n a to the power n minus 1. So here, because it cannot be directly applied, so this x plus 2 we will say that let it be y. X plus 2 is y. And let us say a plus 2 is b. You can have any letter you can choose. There is no hard and fast rule. So x plus 2 we are taking as y and a plus 2 as b. Now limit is x tends to a. Limit is x tends to a. So when you say limit is x tends to a, y tends to what? A plus 2. That is, if I put x tends to a, that is x equals a here, y x plus 2 will be a plus 2. Y becomes a plus 2. But a plus 2 is b. So we have to change the limit. Now the thing has changed because y is a plus 2 and a plus 2 is b. So y is b. Okay. So now y tends to b. And in the denominator we are writing x plus 2 minus a minus 2 because 2 gets cancelled. So this is the numerator. Let me tell you again. X plus 2 we are saying y. A plus 2 we are saying b. And when x is tending to a, y will become what? A plus 2? A plus 2. But a plus 2 is b. So y tends to what? And this is a plus 2. Thus a plus 2 is tending to b. So y is actually tending to b. Okay. Y is tending to b. So this is y tending to b. This is the main thing. If you understand this thing, then the later questions will be very helpful, easier. So now I am putting y 5 by 2, b 5 by 2, then you have y minus b, because what we did, x plus 2 minus a plus 2, this y and b, we assumed it to be a plus 2 and x plus 2. So limit has changed. Now y is tending to b. So we have n a to the power n minus 1. This is 5 by 2. What is a here? B to the power 5 by 2 minus 1. What is 5 by 2 minus 1? 5 by 2, b. This is 5 minus 2 by 2. That is 3 by 2. But what is b? What is b here? B is a plus 2. So b we assumed. B was not given in the question. So we can't have the answer in b. So we put a plus 2 to the power 3 by 2. So this is how we are going to proceed. Question number 2 here. So we have same thing here. Almost similar question. Only the power has been changed. 5 by 2 has been changed to 3 by 2. So why this x plus 2 we are taking as y. X plus 2 is y and a plus 2 as b. Any letter you can take. There is no hard and fast. I am re-suggesting again. So you have, when x tends to a, what is this? Y tends to a plus 2, but a plus 2 is b. A plus 2 is b only. So now y is tending to b because y is a plus 2 is b, so y is tending to b. Okay, when you put x tends to a, y tends to b. So now we are changing the limits also and the values also. X plus 2, y to the power 3 by 2 minus b to the power 3 by 2. And we have x minus a, we can write it as x minus a as x plus 2 minus a minus 2. 2 gets cancelled because x minus a remains. So this x plus 2 can be written as what? It's x plus 2 minus a plus 2. So you have y minus b. So now the formula the expression has come and we know the actual result here. So n a to the power n minus 1. So 3 by 2. A is b here. B to the power n minus 1. 3 by 2 minus 1 is what? 3 minus 2 by 2, that is 1 by 2. And we cannot just leave this b because b we have taken by ourselves. So b was a plus 2. Now put 3 by 2, a plus 2 and 1 by 2. This is question number 3. 1 plus x to the power 6 minus 1, 1 plus x square minus 1. So these are two separate numerator denominator. We will deal with them separately. So 1 to the power 6 minus 1. And I'm going to write something here so that you know if I put as x and 1 plus x square minus 1. So x here, let us put x here. So x gets cancelled. So x doesn't exist. We just put in. So now we can separate the limit also. Limit x tends to 0 here, limit x tends to 0, just to have a different perspective for these two. Now 1 plus x to the power 6, we know the formula, so we are going to apply this formula. 1 plus x to the power 6, we are taking y as 1 plus x. We can take y as 1 plus x. So when x tends to 0, y is tending to 1. You put x as 0, y will be 1. Similarly here. But this second part is reversed. So this is 1 plus x square minus 1 square, you can always write. 1 to the power anything is 1. So here you have 1 plus x to the power, 1 plus x to the power, this x can be written as 1 plus x minus 1 because it will be x only. So 1 plus x to the power 6 minus 1 to the power 6, and you have 1 plus x minus 1. Okay. So the second one also we are going to do x, and now the second part is we are going to give the reciprocal. Okay, we are going to take the reciprocal. So 1 by n a to the power n a to the power n minus 1, we are going to write 1 by n a to the power n minus 1. So this is 1 plus x to the power 6 minus 1 by 6, and here 1 plus x minus 1, and here 1 plus x again 1 plus x minus 1, and 1 plus x square minus 1, 1 plus x square minus 1 square, minus 1 square. Now limit x tends to 0. Now y tends to 1 because limit has changed. Y tends to 1. Similarly, second one also. So this is x to the power n, or you can take it as y to the power n minus 1 to the power n by y minus 1. So it will be n a to the power n minus 1. You have 6, 1 to the power 6 minus 1. It is 1 to the power 5. This one. Now, as I said, I am going to take the result and keep it in the denominator. So you have x to the power n minus a to the power n x minus a, and now we have x minus a by x to the power n minus a to the power n because it is reversed. So we are putting in the denominator. So you have n a to the power n minus 1, 2 a to the power, that is 1 to the power 2 minus 1. So here 6, 1, any power will remain 1. Here also 1 will come. So 2 is there, 2 3 is 6. Okay. Next is question number 4. X raised to 2 by 7 minus a raised to 2 by 7 x minus a. So it's a straightforward. Just apply the formula. You know this. What is this n? That is 2 by 7. A to the power n minus 1. 2 by 7 minus 1. It will be 2 minus 7 by 7. That is minus 5 by 7. Minus 5 by 7. So a raised minus 5 by 7. So this is the answer. This is the final answer. Next is question number 5. So same question which we did just now, fourth question. Here we'll deal with two numerator, denominator separately. Same formula we are going to use. But how to make this formula work here? It will be, we are adding 1 minus x minus, we are by ourselves adding this x minus a. So x minus a I am putting in the denominator. So same we have to put in the numerator because it doesn't exist. So we have to cancel it. It will be cancelled. So you have this x to the power 2 by 7 minus a to the power 2 by 7. So limit x tends to a. Again limit x tends to a because these two are, we can handle them separately. So n a to the power n minus 1, 5 by 7, a to the power 5 by 7 minus 1. So 5 by 7 minus 1 is what? That is minus 2 by 7. And here, as I said, it will be reciprocal. The result will come in the denominator, not the numerator. So 2 by 7, a to the power 2 by 7 minus 1. So 2 by 7 minus 1, that is minus 5 by 7. Minus 5 by 7. Minus 5 by 7. So now we will take it up. So 5 by 7 into this 7 by 2 and a to the power minus 2 by 7. And then when this goes up, a raised to 5 by 7. So we are having 5 by 7 minus 2 by 7. Minus 2 by 7, that is going to be 3 by 7. So this gets cancelled. 5 by 2, a raised to the power 3 by 7. So this is the final one. Question number 6 here. Limit x tends to minus half. 8x cube plus 1 by 2x plus 1. So 8x we can write it as 2x whole cube. That is 8x cube. Minus or minus 1. Why we are doing minus? Because we don't have a formula for a plus. Simple. 2x minus 1. So 2x minus of minus 1. 2x plus 1. We are writing. Now this is simple, formula we use. Minus 1 cube is what? It's minus 1. So you can always write minus 1 whole cube. Minus 1 whole cube is minus 1 only. So limit is x tends to minus half. So now we can directly not apply the formula. This 2x you have to take some other letter like y. So if x tends to minus half, what will be y? If we are assuming y to be 2x. So 2 into minus half is minus 1. So x tends to minus half, y will tend to what? Y will tend to minus 1. 2x we cannot directly put. We are taking 2x as y and changing the limits. X is minus half, put x as minus half into x, y tends to minus 1. So limit y tends to minus 1. And this 2x I am putting it as y cube minus 1 whole cube, and y minus 1 minus 1. So what do you get? Now you can apply the formula. N a to the power n minus 1. That is 3 minus 1 to the power 3 minus 1. So minus 1 to the power 3 minus 1 is minus 1 square. So minus 1 square, minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. So 3 into 1, 3 is the answer. Question number 7. So x to the power 1 by 3 plus 3, x to the power 1 by 3 minus 3 and x minus 27. So as we see here, this x to the power 1 by 3 plus 3 will deal separately. But x to the power 1 by 3 minus 3 and x denominator x minus 27, we have to do certain thing. What are we going to do? First is x, I can write it as x raised 3 by 3. It's one and the same thing. 3 cancels, so it will be x. So x to the power 1 it is. So x 3 by 3 can be written as x 1 by 3 and raise 3. It's same. 3 into 1 by 3 is again 1. I can write it x 1 by 3 3. Now x 1 by 3 is what? It's actually cube root of x, but we don't have to do this. Why? Because this x, and what is 27? 27 is 3 cube. So this denominator we can write it as x 1 by 3 raise 3 minus 27 is also 3 raise 3. So what is numerator? X raised 1 by 3 minus 3. It is already there. So now you have the formula. X 1 by 3 minus 3. So though it is inverted, so we'll take the result in the denominator. Right? So x 1 by 3 plus 3 we can deal it separately because it is not affecting anything. So now x tends to, x is x 1 by 3, it has some power. So y, if you put x tends to 1 by 3, if y, we cannot take x 1 by 3 directly. So we assume it to be y. So when x tends to 27, y tends to what? Raised to 1 by 3, that is 3. So now y tends to 3, we have changed the limit. X 1 by 3 we have assumed to be y. So now you can write it as y minus 3 by y cube minus 3 cube. And you have this y plus 3. So this is a formula. So y cube minus 3 cube by y minus 3 inverted. So n a to the power n minus 1. N is what? 3. A to the power, that is 3 to the power n minus 1, that is 3 minus 1 is 2. And then we have this y plus 3. So now just put y as 3. You can take it separately also, and we'll use the direct substitution formula here, because it is not affecting our anything. So 3 plus 3 is 6. So we have 6 divided by 3. 3 raised 3 minus 1 is 3 square. So 3 to the 6 and 2 by 9. 3 square is 9. Question number 8 here. X cube minus 64 divided by x square minus 16. So it's quite clear. We'll deal the numerator denominator separately and try to make them as a formula, which we know. So x cube minus 64 is 4 cube, and x square minus 16 is 4 square. So just add by yourself x minus 4, because it is eventually going to cancel. This is limit. One will come numerator, the other one will be in the denominator, because it will be inverted. So n a to the power n minus 1, that is 3, 4 to the power n is 3, and a is 4. So 4 to the power 3 minus 1, that is 2. And here we have in the denominator, what are we going to get? You have n, that is n a to the power n minus 1. So 2, 4 to the power n minus 1, 2 minus 1. So 3 into 4 into 4 divided by 2 into 4, eventually you are going to get 6. 4 gets cancelled, 2 to the 4, 3 to the 6. So this is your final answer. Now this is question number 9, and we are going to take it in the next question. The 12th question is NCERT. So just stay tuned for that NCERT question. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.